Hi everybody. Today we are going to automate one of our daily repetitive tasks, which is reading job applications. In this video, we are going to create an n8n workflow that receives a job application URL, extracts the data we need, and saves it for us. As you can see here, I provided a job URL, it extracted the data and stored it inside the database. The data includes the job description, key requirements, company information, and so on, whatever you need for the job. If you want to create it and learn how to do it, stay with me until the end of this video. To get started, open the n8n editor. You can use either the official n8n cloud version or your own self-hosted instance. This is the n8n canvas, where we'll build our workflow. Think of it as a virtual workspace where every node performs a specific task. And the connection between nodes define how the data flows through the workflow. On the top right, you can see a plus button that opens the list of nodes that we can find and add to our workflow. At the top, we have toolbar. We can name our workflow here. We can add tags. We can edit the description, download, import another workflow in it. Here is the editor tab. We will create our workflow here, and after that, we can use it. So to get started, I will make a new workflow. I can do it from here. Create a workflow. I'm going to name it as job data extractor. And there we are. We have the workflow environment, and now we can start building our workflow. So before we begin, I have to say every workflow starts with a trigger. What a trigger does is it says the workflow you have to start. Something happens to that trigger, maybe an API request comes or a message or something, and then it will start working. We have many differences on schedule and many others, but for this workflow, we are going to use Telegram trigger. And in here, we have the list of triggers, and we need onMessage. Whenever you send the job URL to this bot, this workflow should start working. And you see three boxes here. On the left, we will see the outputs of other previous nodes. In the middle, we have the settings. We can set the credentials and other settings, and it's a little different for each node. And in here is the output for this node. So before we do anything else, we have to make a robot when connected to this trigger. To do that, I need to make the robot in Telegram. There we are. You have to find bot father. In here you say start and new bot, job data extractor, and in here job data extractor bot. I copy the API key and open the bot here. So we need to set it here. We open the credentials, create new credentials, paste your API key, and in here I'm going to name it as job data extractor. Save, and it's created successfully. Yep. Let's test our trigger if it's working. Hi, and there we are. We have the text here and some other data. After getting the job URL, we need to fetch the data from the web page, and we need another tool, another node, HTTP request. In this HTTP request, we can set the methods, get, post, patch, and so on, but we need get. We are getting data, and we have to put the URL here. This is the output of the first node. Put here and execute, but not now because that's not a valid. Okay, it is running, and there we are. Yep, the data is already fetched. After this, we need another node to give the data to LLM, to AI for data extraction. That node is AI agent. I can say that's the most important node in n8n. You can connect many tools and LLMs to it to do the job done. I'm going to connect an LLM. So I'm going to use Gemini because it's easier for me. Let's make an API key. Google Studio, Google AI Studio. Here. You can create an API key here. Click here and create a key. You can use it, but I have, so I'm using this one. Set it here and name it job data extractor LLM. Save, and it's connected successfully. Now we can use it. We can choose the model here. I'm going to use 2.5 flash. That's enough for us. And so we have everything. We just need a prompt to give to our LLM. I already have the prompt. This must be defined below. We will drag the data from HTTP request node to user message prompt, and we need another system message. We also need system message, and we have to tell the LLM what to do. You can click here, make it larger and see. And this is a prompt about what kind of data I want and how to do it, some rules, the data, and some field rules. I will put it in the description and you can copy and use it. We are done here. Let's test it and we will go further. We have some data here, so we don't need to send again. I'm going to run this node. And there we are. As you can see here, we have the output, but it is needed to be cleaned. To clean it, we have two options, either using an output parser or code node. In code node, we can write Python or JavaScript code to clean the data, but I prefer to go with output parser. This is for doing this. So yeah, after turning on this button, you will see another place here appears, and you can choose an output parser. I'm going to go with a structured output parser. In here, you have to give an example of your data, and this is the data I want. And let's try it out again. And there we are. Everything is cleaned and ready to use. So next step, we need to store the data in a database. As I said before, I'm going to use data table that is n8n built in, but you can use any database you want, SQL, external databases, or even Excel. Okay, You can type here data table, insert row. But before anything, we have to create the database. I'm going here, create data table, name it job extractor database, and then here we are going to add every column. We can set another type, date time, but string is a little easier to handle. So we are done here. We are going again in our workflow, data table node, insert, and select the job extractor data table database. So it will list all the fields here, and we just need to put the data, to drag the data from here to its correct position, company, there you are. And here it is done. Now we can check the database. It is done. Now we can check the database, data tables, open your database, and you can see here role, company, and everything is perfectly stored. We are almost done, but I want to add one more note, and that is to send a confirmation email to the user in Telegram at the same bot. I'm going to add another Telegram note, send message, send a text message, and here we need two things. The one is chat ID. We will bring it from Telegram output, chat ID, and a text. For text, I'm going to paste a text here, but I have to fix this part. Job title is the role, which is coming from, we can take it from data table output, company, location, like this. This is a Telegram, and after running this, we receive a message from n8n. Our workflow is done, and we can use it. We can just publish it from here simply, and you can version it or just publish it like this. And this is published, and I'm going here, test it here. and you can see another one comes here and shows what's going on. And the Telegram, the job is created successfully. So that's it for today. In the next video, we are going to improve this workflow by adding an AI-powered job matching feature. The workflow will analyze the job description compared with our resume and give us a matching score based on how well we fit the position. So if you want to see how we make this workflow smarter and learn more about the n8n automation, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.